All right. So, I wanted to do a quick video here. I see the same question coming up over and over again, and this is with beginning bladesmiths. This question is also common with people who are just getting into collecting knives or really wanting a using knife. They say, "What's the best steel for skinning deer and pigs and general hunting and bushcraft and etc. etc." Well, it's a little more complicated than that. Now, I can take one of my E-Series hunters, and this works well for most hunting applications. Now, this is 1095 high carbon steel. It's a flat ground blade with a secondary bevel. It's actually a low convex. And the cool thing about this is this knife, even as a stock removal blade, is fully heat treated, and it performs quite well, rather. Now, do you want a heavy chopper? This kukri, it might work well for you. If I could get it out of the scabbard. And this kukri is forged out of 1075 high carbon steel. I've got other blades that are forged from 5160, 52100, occasionally do some Damascus blades. What it comes down to is design, proper heat treatment, and edge geometry. So what that means is that you can have a superior steel, let's say a high alloy, state-of-the-art blade that it doesn't have a proper heat treat, and it's not going to perform well. You can have a blade of similar steel that is made with a very obtuse and irregular edge profile, edge geometry, and you are not going to get an appropriate performance that you should out of that particular blade. Now, do you want something that you can split wood with? You're going to want something that, one, generally a heavier blade. You may want to do differential heat treat. There are a lot of factors there. So I guess the best thing to do is do your homework and figure out what you're really wanting to do with a knife. I mean, I've seen old men use their pocket knife to clean pheasant, and at this, in the same season, use it to do some fine work on butchering a deer. So it really depends upon the design of the knife and how that knife was produced. You can take a piece of mild steel, you can put a razor edge on it. It's not going to stay. You can make a railroad spike knife-like object, if you will, and it's not going to hold an edge. Will it cut? Yes. Will it be resilient? Will it? No, it's not. It's not. Can you take a piece of leaf spring if it is properly heat treated and isn't stress fractured? Can you take that and make a good kukri, bolo, machete, something along those lines? Yeah, for the most part, you generally can. So it really depends, not so much on the steel, but the design of the knife and someone taking the time to manipulate that steel into the proper design, whether it's stock removal, forging. Generally, if there's forging, there's stock removal as well. But it also depends upon the skill of the user. So I hope that gives a little bit of insight. I've got to get around and get out to the shop because I've got orders to fill. And I hope everyone has a great day. Like and subscribe. And check me out on bladeswork.com. Dustin Rhodes Forge Works. Later.